Hello there, people of the Webernet. The Sheep Killer here. Welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. On the last episode, we defeated these cruds in front of the Cipher Lab here. And now, let's go inside the lab itself. By the way, on the entrance over on the left, there's just some items that I already got. That's all there is. They don't even have the downstairs area from Pokemon Coliseum. There's just the one room with some item chests in it and nothing else. But here, this guy. No running in the hole. What the heck? I didn't know we were playing Baldi's Basics, I'm sorry. Yeah, in between episodes, I purified all those Shadow Pokemon I caught in the last episode as well, including our new team members, which Sita evolved into Nuzleaf, and we have Houndour as well. So we've got Aldalwa, the Nuzleaf, and Umbra, the Houndour. So we're battling with Umbra first. Nuzleaf hit level 20, so we're definitely not using them right now. I also taught Aqua Water Pulse, because I went through Mount Battle, and they got the team for Water Pulse there after clearing Area 2. Oh yeah? Well, I'll just run away. Good for you. That's exactly what I want you to do. Can we go through here? We can. This area was closed off in Coliseum, but here, this is where we go. But is this the way to go, or is this just something else? I don't remember. Oh, hello. When are they finally going to get that guy to spill the beans about the purification research? Might be the authority on purification, but if he won't talk, our work's not going anywhere. Wah! What are you doing here? Oh my gosh, that shook me up. Now we gotta check if Teledios is holding anything. All I want to do is work on my research. Don't disturb me, please. No items. Pickup doesn't seem to happen that often. Oh, hello. Oh, who's wandering around here? Oh, but that's a Shadow Spinnerack. Hello, buddy. Let's finish off the swine up here. We gotta kill Pork, I'm sorry, guys. And Water Gun, it's just a viable Water Gun. Maybe not Water Pulse, but Water Gun, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Water Pulse would have killed. And I'm glad we didn't attack with Umbra, because that would have killed it, no doubt. Snag Ball. Oh, what the crud? It's a Spinnerack! But hopefully we just catch it this try. I don't want to fail twice on a Spinnerack of all things. Okay, yeah, we're good. I shouldn't have come out. You shouldn't have. All you did was lose a Shadow Pokemon. I mean, it's good for me, but bad for you. A Revive? Pretty cool. This is obviously the way to go if we're seeing Shadow Pokemon, though, so let's go explore other areas. Suppose we could check out the downward path first, and it's locked. Okay, what about left? We got a door here, and this guy, Grumble. XT001's failure is going to send our plans right off the rails. I wish we'd finish up with this research and get out from this dank underground warren. Wow, who are you? Where'd you get in from? I went in through the front door, Mr. Cipher Scientist who probably has no Shadow Pokemon. Yep, no Shadow Pokemon, and that was his last Pokemon down. So there we go. We defeated this Cipher Scientist, no problem. Why? What did I do to deserve this? This is bad news. I got to alert Lavrina about the security breach. Okay, you do that, I suppose. And still no item on Teddy Ursa, because of course not. Door's locked. Appears to need an ID card. Okay, so now we have no choice but to go down the other path. We gotta head up these stairs. I'll leave that guy alone still. And what's in here? Something's going on. Please, Professor Krane, when will you tell me about your purification study? I do so want to know. That will let me power up my XD001. I so made it myself. Don't you think that would be fabulous? You gotta be joking. I would never cooperate with people like you. Oh, but why? I so don't get it. Why would you refuse an offer so wonderful as this? I don't care how often you repeat yourself. I have no intention of helping your Shadow Pokemon plan. Artificially slamming shut the hearts of Pokemon. It's inexcusable. Put a stop to it immediately. Oh, you're so mean and closed-minded. You don't even try to understand how marvelous it is to help my XD001. Naps? Yes'm, Sister Lavrina. This is all so your fault. Professor Krane is oh so cross because you were so rude when you invited him here. You can't be serious. Listen to the man already. He's been saying all along that he won't help our Shadow Pokemon plan. I can't hear you. The plan is perfect. XD001's condition was off by just a little tiny bit. Being off by just a little tiny bit is enough to make it drop a ship? And would you look at the uproar? Naps! It's so all your fault what happened. Every tiny little bit, so you do something about it. Naps, was it? You have my sympathy. What a nightmare it must be to have someone like her as your boss. You put a lid on it. When it comes right down to it, it's so all your fault. Come on, help us with XD001. First, we need to talk. I'll teach you why it's such a bad mistake to create Shadow Pokemon. They need his help to work on the Shadow Pokemon plan, but he's not budging, of course. Did you come here knowing this is Cipher's lab? Doesn't matter now. Since you know that we're here, we're not about to let you go free. What's your last Pokemon? Is it a Shadow Pokemon? No, it's not. Oh, never mind, it is. Okay, so Shadow Numel is here. That's unexpected, honestly. I didn't expect a Shadow Numel. So let's go into Teddy Ursa. See if we can paralyze him. We might need to. Shadow Blitz. Oh gosh, that's on Teddy Ursa. Now let's use Ember again. And Lick. Yeah, that's the whole reason why we sent in Teddy Ursa. Let's see how much Lick does. Oh, don't kill me. Good. I'm alive. I'd really appreciate it if you got the paralyzed Teddy Ursa. Didn't even bring it out of yellow. And no paralyze either? Wow, that's disappointing. Good, it's on Teddy Ursa. Now we're both low. Now use Lick. Now come on, you gotta paralyze here. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd make things so much easier. Of course not. I'm gonna use a Super Potion on Houndour here. Vaporeon almost took it. Good thing I paid attention. There we go. We captured the Numel. There we go. Calm down, please, and then leave quietly. Not happening. And yeah, Numel joined our party, of course. Now, Teddy Ursa's still not holding on, but Numel is. The Charcoal. So, even if you're not adding that to the team, if you're having a fire type to your team, it's still worth catching for the Charcoal. I just gave that to Umbra there. They could really use that with their only fire move being Ember right now. Nothing to do there. Time to move on. Let's take this elevator. Oh, this takes us somewhere new. It's... Oh! Hold it. If you want to pop open that chest, you'll have to beat me first. I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, this Cipher Peon battle music is way better than the one from Coliseum. Yep, nothing special about this guy, and I didn't think so. I mean, I believe all the Shadow Pokemon battles will be required battles. After all, you are required to catch them all if you want 100%. Take whatever you want, but please, leave me alone. Yeah, let me open this chest, use the healing machine, and I will gladly leave you alone. An Ether, wow. Of all the natures this guy could have gotten, he has an adamant nature when they're going to be mainly a special attacker. Good that we have one of those here so we don't need to backtrack. I'm really glad I didn't backtrack now. It would have been a total waste of time. Now we can go up or down. Oh, another Cipher Peon. Oh, if it isn't a tiny little intruder. This is going to look really bad on Cipher. 5 years ago they were stopped by West, who I think is an adult, but now they're going to be stopped by a kid. Just like every other criminal organization. We got Umbra and Aldalwa here, our newest team members. If you didn't know, that's named after the first boss in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. But yeah, let's use Ember on Snorunt and Giga Drain on Barboach. This works out perfectly. Let's go for it. I could have used Bullet Seed, but Giga Drain's stronger. There we go. Down goes the Barboach. This looks like it'll be a pointless battle too, but I'm showing it anyway, just to show off our new team member here. Yeah, and then we'll use Ember, powered up by the Charcoal. Should one-shot. Yep, there's something cute about you, brat. Of course not. My team's more on the tough side. Now this, yep, there's an item chest here. 3 super potions. I'll gladly take that. Another scientist doing work in here, and just a scientist. There's no place for a child to be sightseeing. You know, I just realized that currently, all of my Pokemon's nicknames end with the letter A. I wonder if that's going to be a running theme throughout my team. I don't know what I know what my team members are going to be later on, but I don't know what their nicknames are going to be quite yet. So, I don't know if that's going to be a theme yet, but maybe now that I've realized it, I could do that on purpose. I don't know. But, let's leave one shine the Lotad. Nice. Now we can see what his third Pokemon is. I highly doubt it's a Shadow Pokemon, though. Yeah, it's not. Down goes the Staryu, and this scientist is defeated. Houndour didn't level up quite yet, unfortunately, but it's whatever. This is no place for battles, too! Whatever you say. I just want to see if there's anything past you. Letting a child like this unchallenged. What's wrong with Cipher security? I know, they're all pathetic. And nothing is even in here. Nice. So let's just move on. We'll head down here. And we'll go to the right to see an item chest. And we get interrupted, of course. Hello, little boy. Have you lost your way? No, I'm looking for that item chest past you, you crud. Got a level up there, and now Umbra's about to finish off the Nincada here, ending this battle. And like I thought, it has no Shadow Pokemon. There's only Shadow Pokemon on the completely required path. So this Peon didn't have a Shadow Pokemon, but if there's one that's going to ambush us off to the left, there probably will be one. How dare you? I mean, really? Okay, let's grab this item chest now. Another Ether. What is up with the item chest in here having Ethers? There was the other one, and now this one. Yeah, now let's go off to the left. We're probably going to get ambushed by a dude with a Shadow Pokemon. Not here, but we might have to battle these cruds. Have you heard? Prototype XD001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. If they can get Krane to give up details about his purification study, all XD001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. I've heard Lovrina's getting incensed over this. What? A kid in the lab? Hold still so we can catch you, kid. Pointless critical. How many of those are we going to get in this series, I wonder? Well, down goes Corsola, and Houndour is about to take down this other Pokemon as well. Yeah, goodbye, Corsola. No one likes you. They like dead you instead. Bam! Down goes Swablu. And with that, this scientist is defeated. Now we're going to have to battle the other one as well, or are they just both going to run away after this? Beaten by a kid? I'm busy. I'll let you go today, so go home without any fuss, okay? I'm not good at battling, but now's not the time to be telling you that. You just told me. One more Pokemon to take out here, and it is Qwilfish. I'm sorry, Qwilfish. It had to be done. Goodbye. I'm not using you in this series. You can't get Qwilfish in this game, actually. Even if you could, I wouldn't use it. We used it in the last game. And Aldalwood levels up. Pretty nice. We defeated this scientist. Nope, I'm just no good at battling. Neither are your other scientist friends. I'll pretend I never saw you. Scram already. Yeah, once I steal from this item chest, we'll be on our way. A Great Ball. Now we have 2 of those. Teddiursa's still not holding an item. What the crud is wrong with you, Teddiursa? Why aren't you picking up anything? It's the only reason why I have you here. And it's literally not picking up crud. But hello. Where do you think you're going? Stop that scurrying around. This dude probably has a Shadow Pokemon, if I had to guess, since they're on the required path here. Carvanha and Magnemite. Yep, there is a Shadow Pokemon here. And this one is a bit notoriously hard to catch, at least from what I've seen. I remember I had some trouble catching it. About as much as I had trouble catching Remoraid in Coliseum, at least in my childhood days. I had no problem catching it back at my Coliseum Let's Play. But yeah, there's a Carvanha here. That's what I'm trying to say. And if we're not careful, we can fail catching this. So I'm just going to use Water Gun. That shouldn't do too much to it. Oh, what the heck? That did over half. We cannot hit it anymore. Unless we go into Teddiursa and use Lick, of course, but that's the only way. Let's just get Magnemite out of here. I'm sorry, Magnemite, it had to be done. And next up, you have Psyduck. Okay. Well, we can try catching this Carvanha right away. Oh, he has Shadow Blitz. Oh, gosh. We need to get that thing out of here. Look how hard it hit my Houndour. Yeah, let's go for a Pokeball. Hopefully that's enough. We could use Bite on Psyduck, or we could take this turn healing Umbra. We're going to do that. Because he's hurt right now. Or she. Umbra's a female. Our only female right now. But let's catch this Carvanha. Yeah, if Water Gun did that much, then any super effective move would one-shot it for sure. So make sure not to use super effective moves, and you should have no trouble catching it like I didn't. Next up is Remoraid. Oh, I was just talking about you earlier, Remoraid. Oh no, not water sports. How am I ever gonna use fire moves on that crud now? Yep, down goes Remoraid, no problem. If that were Shadow Remoraid, we would have failed the snag. Umbra level 21, and let's use Feint Attack. Hopefully we'll one-shot the Psyduck here. Nope, not quite. And he goes for Scratch. You could have used Water Gun, but you go for Scratch? What the heck is wrong with you? Yeah, you try to weaken fire moves, well, I'm going to kill you with one anyway. You deserve it, you crud. Yep, get out of here. Goodbye, Cider. Go right ahead. Feel free to wander and look around. You afraid of me or some crud? I mean, you better be, but still. Now what's over here? Nothing. And we can see that room from earlier. And what's to the left? We get ambushed, but there's gonna be nothing here, I'm sure. What are you up to? You shouldn't get into mischief when you're visiting someone else's place. I'm not up to mischief. I'm just trying to steal from your item chests. Oh no, Dunsparce is my one weakness. Didn't someone raise you properly? How could you come in and make a mess of our place? Last time I checked, I was not making a mess. I'm just kind of running through here doing stuff. This place is laid out a bit different too. It used to cage shadow Pokemon, I believe, but now it's more research stuff, I guess. And a full heal for us to grab, which is okay, I guess. And we're probably going to have another ambush on our hands, or just these scientists. Whew, I never thought that Cipher's big man would deign to show up here in person. I saw him in real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Greevil's supposedly making a personal tour of all of Cipher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you? You suspicious intruder! How long were you there? You might be just a kid, but we can't let you walk out. Master Greevil, huh? That doesn't sound like Evis from Colosseum. Let's go for a little duo here. Never mind, Vaporeon's faster, so this is going to fail miserably. Gosh dang it, I went for Ember on Houndour. So that's going to be not very effective, and they're not going to die, unless maybe if they hurt themselves in Confusion. But you know how this series goes. I always hurt myself in Confusion. They never hurt themselves in Confusion. Yeah, see, I told you. Shroomish, I think this might be a Shadow Pokemon. Yep, it is. So, yep, of course a required battle will have a Shadow Pokemon. I think almost every required battle in this game has a Shadow Pokemon to catch. There's way more Shadow Pokemon in this game than there were in Colosseum. I'll just say that right now. And going for Charm. Okay, I don't care. Goodbye. Now Shroomish is alone. Ow. You crutter. I was originally going to add Shroomish to my team, by the way, but I saw that their move pool in Generation 3 isn't really the greatest compared to what they get in later gens, so I decided to use Nuzleaf instead. They should be able to survive Water Gun and Lick, no problem. Yeah, I mean barely, but still. Yeah, we're good. Now, can you paralyze too? Make it even better. Yeah. And they get stuck too, so we don't have to take more damage. So let's go for that Pokeball. And we'll call this turn. One, two, three. Boom. We caught the Shroomish. Are you really a kid? In real life, no. But in the game, of course I am. You maybe come to rescue Krane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lovrina, she's in charge here, can be. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. Now, what say you? Hi, I'm only a researcher here. I don't battle. Okay, we got the ID card. I don't know why that dude left it behind. If you wanted us to not encounter Lovrina, but we got a great ball going there. And now, before we move on... Oh, okay. That's a one-way door, just like that door was in Colosseum. I'm going to go back and heal before we continue onwards here. We are going to finish the lab today. No matter how long it takes, we'll do it all. Now, is Teddy still holding an item? Of course not. They haven't been holding items at all. We've already been this way before and battled the first trainer. And now let's use the ID card and go down this elevator. There's probably going to be a trainer we have to get past here. Maybe a Cipher Peon. No, nothing. It's just this now. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us join this Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Krane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa, you. Aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? The Sheep Killer? Is that really you, the Sheep Killer? Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Krane? It's too bad. I'm still a member of Cipher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? As for you, you snagged my Teddiursa from me that time. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone, but I'll fix you good so you'll never get out again. And now we got a rematch. Cipher Peon Naps himself. I highly doubt he's going to have a Shadow Pokemon this time, since we already took one from him before. So we'll use Ember on Murkrow and Water Pulse on Rhyhorn. Yeah, this battle may not have a Shadow Pokemon, but we'll show this whole battle anyway. Goes for Peck there, does more than I expected. But Rhyhorn won't get a chance to attack. So, no KOing Houndour for you, although the AI might have been dumb and went after Vaporeon instead. Stuff like that has happened already. And slack off. How dare you try to impersonate Pico. Now let's get rid of this thing. The Murkrow. Critical hit. It's dead. Houndour's got more critical hits than anyone else in this series. So I probably shouldn't have them weaken any Shadow Pokemon anytime soon. Oh, and Beldum's here. Hello, Beldum. Imagine if Shadow Beldum was a thing. I mean, that would take forever to raise. It doesn't evolve into Metagross until, like, what, level 50? Or is it 45? Either way, that's still very late. And almost a level up. We're gonna get a level up on Houndour by the end of this. Once we take down this Beldum with Ember. Goodbye, Beldum. Down he goes. And yep, Umbra levels up. Good to see. And Vaporeon not quite there yet, but he's very close. Cipher Peon Naps is defeated. You're good, punk. Professor Krane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cipher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Dishikyo, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. But it's dangerous here. We better get out right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cipher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things could get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here, quick! And now Krane is with us. He'll walk alongside us, and we got a Leaf Stone as well. We can evolve Eevee into Leafeon. That's pretty cool. Don't make any comments about that. It's a joke. But that can evolve Nuzleaf into Shiftry. Though we do want to wait on that, because if we evolve Nuzleaf right away, we'll miss out on some good moves for it. Like, I want it to at least learn Feint Attack before we go evolving it. Evolving Eevee into its evolutions is fine, because they have their own learn sets, but Stone evolutions like Nuzleaf into Shiftry, or like Pikachu into Raichu, it's best to just wait on those. Yeah, we got a battle ahead of us. Let's use this duo, Odolwa and Aqua. We haven't used that duo yet. And Teddiursa is failing at his job of being a pickup truck, but something's wrong with his elevator. It's the dude from earlier. Oh, hey you. You sneak Krane out. Wolverina, this child here, he's the intruder. Oh, wait. I so have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Krane is so going to be very busy, oh so very busy. So please be a nice boy and don't disturb us. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously, you are so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You so are the key to our plan. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. He so must have made a boo-boo again. I so have to punish him lots. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Krane. You should tell him to study our XD001. You see, our plan is to make Shadow Pokemon that can never ever be purified. XD001 is only our first prototype. So when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XD series Pokemon. Wouldn't that just be peachy? But we so need the Professor's cooperation for our plan. So please, sweetie, can you ask him so nicely to help? I was going to say yes. Whoa, Chico, don't joke around now. Thank you. So you'll hand over the presser to us nicely? And that's... It's gonna be a loop from here. No, I won't. Oh, how nasty. You silly boy. You still won't help me with XD001 either. Oh, you'll be sorry now, but you will so understand. A little hurt is so persuasive. And now it's time to battle Cipher Admin Lovrina. And this has has the hardest snag of the early game. So we'll have to get prepared for that. It's not here yet, but yeah, obviously they wouldn't send out their Shadow Pokemon first. They always do it last. But here we are. You got Love Disc of all things. What do you honestly expect that to do? Imagine if my Nuzleaf just one-shots your Love Disc. It doesn't. Wow. Probably because we got an adamant nature. Well, let's see how much we do to Beautifly. Not enough to kill it, unfortunately. Critical hit? Wow. But yeah, this will be... The Shadow Pokemon we have to snag in this battle will be the hardest snag in... Up to this point in the game. Not the hardest in the game, but up to this point, it'll be the most challenging. Water Gun going in on Nuzleaf. Okay. Now it's time to finish off this stupid Pokemon. Yeah. Seriously, does anyone like Love Disc? I really don't know. I guess we got it out of here. We don't gotta talk about you anymore. And that's always a good thing. Aqua levels up. And next up is Roselia. This is really making me wish I led with Houndour. But we should manage without it. Down goes Beautifly. Well, that's a lot of experience. And Delcatty. This is what I was talking about. It's a Shadow Pokemon. I believe it has the lowest catch rate up to this point. And we can't use Lick on it either, so the only way you could paralyze it is if you started with Jolteon and taught it Thunder Wave. Or maybe Secret Power could paralyze it. I highly doubt that would kill. And then we'll use Bite on Roselia. And it has Shadow Rush. Which does not have recoil in this game, okay? But it's still there. It's much stronger than Shadow Blitz. If Secret Power has a chance to paralyze in here, I would love for that to happen. What are you going to do, Roselia? You flinch? Yeah, that's the best you could do. We'll use Bite on it again. And yeah, there's Shadow Rush once more. Doesn't quite kill me. Unless Roselia flinches again, Vaporeon's probably going to die this turn. Can we paralyze it? No. Unless we send in a weaker Pokemon, I think that's the most we could do to that Delcatty. Roselia flinched again, wow. This time we use Secret Power on Roselia and swap out Aqua here. Send in Numel. And Shadow Rush going in. Why did you... Wow! That did so much damage. It one-shot me. Okay, I guess we can go into Umbra. That way we can finish off the Roselia there. And what are they going to go for? Because they're not flinching this time. Pin Missile. If they somehow got to hit Nuzleaf with that, it would have killed for sure, because that's quad effective. But yeah, let's go for Ember and Shadow Blitz. Oh, never mind. They just killed Umbra. Wow. Not only is it hard to catch, but it's strong too. Can Spinarak make a difference? Leech Seed going in. That's not fun. We need to Shadow Blitz that dude too. But I used Shadow Blitz on Delcatty. That was a critical. I think it's safe to say we're fine. And Spinarak letting Signal Beam, that's pretty good. Shadow Rush. It's not going to be super effective this time. because they're using it on a Shadow Pokemon. And going for Mega Drain, that's not fun. And they used it on Numel, so that's going to heal quite a bit. Yeah, we double focused on Roselia, and we're probably only going to get to hit Roselia. Yeah, let's use Shadow Blitz and Shadow Blitz again. I mean, a critical hit didn't do much, and one of us is probably going to die anyway. Nope. Yeah, a crit from Numel didn't do crud, so 2 Shadow Blitzes probably won't do crud either. Yeah, look, that did, like, what, 2 damage? Let's go for another one. That didn't do crud either. We'll go for Shadow Blitz on you, and then let's use a Great Ball. It's time to start using our Great Balls. It will be oh so amazing if we got this first try. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I was thinking I would have more trouble with that, but we got it first try. Awesome. What on earth? How could you be strong? And Delcatty was into the PC. Oh, I so hate to say this, little boy. I can't beat you right now. Master Greevil will so be cross with me, but I can't talk. But that's okay. I'll let you owe me one this time. I'll let you owe me this one time. But you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. If you see XD001, I'm sure you will so want to help me. I'll so be waiting for you. I cannot read her dialogue. Looks like that crud dropped something. That scientist dude. Sheepkiller, you've grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short a time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more from now on, Sheepkiller. Now that we know Cipher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's really head back to the HQ lab. Add a data ROM. Here, may I see that? This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. We're done with the Shadow Pokemon Lab. At last. I don't think we ever have to come back here either. Oh, it takes us right back here. Good. Thanks to you, Sheepkiller, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cipher hasn't disappeared. The fact they're still around is alarming. Worse, they're making more Shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, my phone went off. That's really bad. They're trying to create the ultimate Shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cipher must be plotting world domination using Shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cipher's new Shadow Pokemon conspiracy, Director, Lily, we did it! The Purify Chamber is finally completed! Oh my! Oh, what fantastic timing! It's finally finished! Lily, thank you. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the Purify Chamber. Let's. I guess we're all going to check it out. Let's take a look at it. Take a good look, Sheepkiller. This is the Purify Chamber. Sheepkiller, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. If your father were here, I'm sure that he will be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Sheepkiller, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purify Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you'll be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purify Chamber works. Certainly. Okay, Sheepkiller, listen closely. The Purify Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. There is one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a Shadow Pokemon. The number of Pokemon placed with a Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with Shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now I'd like you to check the sets out. The Purify Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate, a holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would be if there were actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon, Sheep Killer, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. How to find the Purify Chamber. Using the system, it's possible to purify many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also, you can access the Purify Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how Shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cipher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snag machine, Sheep Killer. It's been a long and winding road getting here. Now that we finally finished, I'll forget all the trials and tribulations we had to endure. Whoops, I've got a job to do. Our long-held dream in the Purify Chamber is finally finished. It stirs up emotions. It's bringing up a lump in my throat. Sigh. The slugs came after the director because he was in purification. They were going to misuse his research so they can make Shadow Pokemon that can't be purified. It's unforgivable. What should I do? My knees are shaking. I feel so inspired. Please let me know if you want to use the Purify Chamber from now on. The director came back safely, and the Purify Chamber was completed. We can finally slow down and catch our breath. After your father passed away, Professor Krane and I carried on with his studies. If you were here to see this, I'm sure that your father would be happy and proud. Oh, so I said back in episode 1 that I think his father passed away, and I was right. The Purify Chamber was very pretty with things spinning around. Jovi wished she could ride too. Will the professor let Jovi go on it if Jovi asks nicely? Probably not. But what now? Oh, speaking of Cipher, Lily, have you made any progress with that data ROM we brought back from Cipher's lab? Oh yes, I've asked Dayton to analyze the contents of that data ROM. It should be ready soon. Should he go upstairs and ask Dayton how he's doing? There's the man in the room next to the director's office. Remember, he was compiling the basic data. Big brother's tired, so Jovi will go. Oh, Jovi, it's okay. This is for work. Oh, she's going. Seeing Jovi and her boundless energy makes me realize I'm back home. Anyway, I wonder what's on that data ROM. Oh, Jovi, there's no stopping you. Please go ask Dayton how he's doing in his office upstairs. Okay, we'll do that. This episode might be a long one, but I don't want to end at this kind of point. That'll be a weird point to end the episode. I want to do off-screen stuff, so I want to make sure nothing's going to happen, story-wise, whenever I stop recording. Because that's happened before. What's going on here? Oh, isn't Dayton the man who was always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Jovi wonders where he went. Well, for Dayton, I saw someone go outside earlier. Maybe that was Dayton? Okay, he went outside. I saw Dayton trudging outside the lab with a forlorn expression on his face. Is there something the matter? I knew it. Their hideout was at the southeast, so they were using that abandoned lab on the sly, were they? That's wickedly clever of them. Oh, here he is. Wow, I'm sorry, Professor. I couldn't decipher it. Huh? Oh, it's you, the Sheep Killer. You scared me half to death. The data ROM is heavily protected with like a bank vault. It would take a seriously talented guy to break through and get at the contents. A seriously talented guy, you say? Oh, Crane's here. Oh, wow, Professor, I'm terribly sorry. It can't be helped. If it's a seriously talented guy we need, well, I think I may have a solution. Who would that person be? So, Sheep Killer, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can you deliver that data ROM to ONBS in Pirate Town? Dayton, hand the data ROM to the Sheep Killer, please. Oh, right away. Get the data ROM back. ONBS is known as a TV network, but they're much more than that. The people that later founded ONBS were actually instrumental in breaking Cipher's conspiracy 5 years ago. Please deliver that data ROM to Net at ONBS. He's the right-hand man to Sec, ONBS's leader. I'm confident that he'll be able to get at the contents of that data ROM. Pirate is past A-Gate. It's quite far, so be careful when you're traveling out that way. I'm really sorry, Sheep Killer. It's my fault you have to make this trip. If only I managed to analyze it. I'm surprised, though. Net is one of the founders of ONBS, which is now the biggest information network in all the OR region. It's amazing that our director would know someone like that. His social circle must be huge. Yeah, so those guys also cracked the data on a data ROM from Cipher back in Coliseum, so there is a chance they'd be able to do it again. But now, we can finally end this episode here. Next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we'll head to Pirate Town and see if we can get that data ROM taken care of. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy hunting.